Boys and girls, welcome to our second online section. Let's give a couple more minutes until 6:05 for the other students to enter. Okay, so stay here. We'll be starting in about 3 minutes. Don't forget to turn on the camera, okay, so that we can have a better interaction. Going to do the same. People, 1 more minute and we'll be starting, okay? Okay, boys, time to start. So far, we have 12 students. So welcome to online class number 2, level 6. So what are the activities that we have for today? What are the activities? Very simple. So activity, I'm gonna write here in the chat what we have for today. So activity number 1 is a little oral practice, okay? About what we studied the previous class, okay? What topics we studied the previous class. Second, I am going to explain vocabulary about culture. All right, culture exchange. So I'm going to give you some words and we're going to have some conversation and some activities about culture exchange. What is culture exchange? For example, when a person from the United States comes to Medellin, or when a person from Medellin goes to Barranquilla, or when a person from Venezuela comes here to Colombia. That is culture exchange. So we are going to be talking about that, specifically about some vocabulary, okay? And we'll prepare a couple of activities about it. Later on, activity number 3 is 50 irregular verbs, okay? 50 irregular verbs. I'm going to give you a list of 50 irregular verbs, the most common irregular verbs that we have in English, and the activity is that every class, we're going to memorize 10 verbs. Okay, 10 different verbs every class. So today, this week, memorize 10 verbs. Next week, 10 more verbs, then 10 more verbs so that we can complete the 50 irregular most common verbs in English, okay? Later, activity number 4 is connectors. I'm going to explain some connectors in English. And after that, activity number 5 is prepare a culture exchange story. But teacher, what is a culture exchange story? Very simple. Prepare a story about a situation when you lived a culture exchange. For example, a teacher, okay, last year I traveled to Chocó. So it was a culture exchange for me. So tell me about that experience. How was the experience? Okay, what culture differences did you find in people from Chocó? Okay, so I will give you the parameters and the instructions later, but basically that is the agenda, or those are the activities that I have prepared for today's class. Okay, ready? So I have one. Let's go with activity number 1, oral practice about the previous class. Question number 1. Question number 1. Write yes. Write yes or not in the chat. Yes or not. The question is, did you participate? Did you participate in the WhatsApp group with your story? In the WhatsApp group with your stories? Did you participate in the WhatsApp group with your stories? That is the question. Answer in the chat. Answer yes or not. Congratulations, Sergio. Yes, you participated a lot. Very good. Answer, everybody, please. Yes or not? Simple question, okay? All right, people. Good job. Good job for Catherine, Alejandra also. Manuel also participated. Some people were even sending pictures. It was very nice and very interactive. Okay, Judy Viviana. Okay, good job. Excellent. Good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Erika. Okay, perfect. Let's see what other people participated. Got it, Judith? Okay, guys, yes, I have to tell you that I checked several times the WhatsApp, and it was very nice because every day, 1, 2, 3, even 4 people participated. Okay, remember that in class number 1, I was very clear. It's not an obligation. Okay, it's not mandatory. It is not mandatory. I'm not going to evaluate that activity, right? I'm not going to evaluate, but I am going to be checking constantly who participates, okay? And congratulations to the people who constantly participated. Some people send stories every day, short stories, long stories, okay? And very important, guys, I'm gonna give you this information in Spanish. Muchachos, cuando yo los escucho, los audios, no me pidan que les haga correcciones, ¿ok? No me quiero enfocar en el error. Got it? Obviously, there are some corrections to make, possessives, pronunciations, but the idea of that exercise is not to focus on the mistake. No, it's to focus on the production. Por eso ustedes ven que en lugar de decirles, no es el posesivo his, es el posesivo her, yo le digo, qué tan bacano que compartiste esa información particular sobre tu primo que vive en Argentina. Me parece muy interesante. Entonces, enfocarnos más bien en lo bueno que se hace que estar buscándole errores a los audios que envía. Y así lo vamos a seguir manejando, ¿ok? So we're going to continue using it like that, all right? Speaking English. This week, again, we continue with that activity. We continue with that exercise. Obviously, more difficult. More difficult because today we are going to study different vocabulary, different structures. So the intention, people, is to start putting into practice what we study here in the WhatsApp group. Okay, good. Now, question number 2, people. What activities we had here last Friday? Last Friday. What activities? Do you remember what activities? Tell me, what activities we had here? Do you remember? The previous class?
Presentation.
Oh, damn it, bro. Guys, excuse me. I got a problem with my... Okay. Is somebody speaking now? No. Somebody's speaking?
Yeah,
right.
estamos hablando. ¿Sí
Okay,
nos escucha?
Victoria. Yeah, yes,
Yes,
I can
teacher.
listen. I can
Ah.
listen to you now. I had a problem with my audio. So tell me, Victoria, what activities we had here the previous class?
Personal presentation.
That's very good. Personal presentation. Yes, no more, right? Okay, excellent. What's your name? Where are you from? How old are you? Okay, what do you like to do? Okay, good, very good. Now, please, let's start with the activity that we have for today. Pay attention to this. I'm gonna send you this link. So go to the link, go to the nearby link, please. And put this password or this code that I am going to give you.
Teacher, what is the código?
Yes, give me 1 second. I will show it to you right now. There you go. Can you see the code? Can you see the password?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I use it, please.
Profe, ya no haya, sí.
Yes, I'm gonna send it here to the chat. There you go.
Okay.
Don't start. Don't start. Just enter the code, copy your name, and stop. I will explain to you in a minute what is the exercise, what is the activity.
Teacher,
Hello?
WhatsApp, please.
To the WhatsApp.
Sí. Yes.
Right. Let me be sure. This. I'm gonna send it here. Oh, give me 1 second. It is loading.
Teacher, link
Yes.
al WhatsApp, porfa.
Yes, give me 1 second. It is loading. Está cargándome el WhatsApp right now. Okay.
Okay.
Yo ya lo estoy mandando, tranquilo, profe.
Ah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And the password too. So they can all join the exercise. The people. So remember, just put your name, and that's it. No more. Stay there waiting for me to give you more instructions. That is the link, and this is the code. This is the password.
Teacher,
Hello?
no understand. Culture?
You don't understand?
No. Presionamos culture, food.
Ah, wait. No, don't start. No empiecen todavía.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, my people. Very good. So what is the idea? Now, how many people have entered? Let me check. How many people I got in here? 12 people. Perfect. Okay. So what is the idea? Today, we're going to practice some vocabulary about culture, cultura, okay? About different countries, about different ways of thinking, yes, different cities, okay? So the first activity is just a game. So what is the idea? The idea is try to connect the two halves of the words, okay? Try to connect. For example, we have multicultural, we have migrants, traditional, person, society, sense of, background, food, have, cultural, in common, and identity. All right, so what is the idea? We have to try to connect, okay? For example, what do you think? Multicultural, what? Multicultural, what can be the word? Multicultural. To connect the two parts of the word. ¿Con cuál podríamos conectar la palabra multicultural? Society, migrants, background.
Society.
Society.
That's very good. So multicultural society. Got it? So that is the exercise. Okay? Try to do it yourself. Traten de hacerlo. Si se equivocan, no problem. Just to become familiar with the words. Go ahead. Do it individually. So multicultural society. Okay? Go ahead. Then I will give you the answers later on. Did you guys finish?
Yes,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
All
I
right,
finished.
continue. I will give you 1 more minute to finish. So think about how you can use these words, how you can put them together, okay? So for example, when we talk about a multicultural society, it's a society, for example, like Medellin, all right? In which you can find people from different countries or cities who live together in the same place, okay? That is very common in this Latin American country or in the United States. The United States is an extremely multicultural society because you can find people from everywhere around the world, okay? And this is what happens, okay? What about migrant? Migrants what? Migrant What migrant? What is the connection for migrant? What do you have?
Teacher, person.
Person.
Migrant person. That's very good. What is a migrant? Does anybody know what a migrant is? What is that? What is a migrant person? No? Migrant person is a person who moves out of his country or city for different reasons. Sometimes for violence, sometimes looking for opportunities, okay? Sometimes just because they want to have a different life experience, all right? So a migrant person is basically that, the kind of person, different from vacation, right? When I go on vacation, I am not a migrant. The characteristic of migrant person is that he moves into the new place and stays there for a certain period of time or forever. What traditional what?
Teacher, food.
Food.
Very good, traditional food, okay? What traditional food we have here in Colombia?
Bandeja paisa.
Bandeja paisa, okay, we have a lot.
Ajiaco.
Allá.
La arepa.
Arepa,
Arepa.
El cuy.
Sancocho.
sancocho. We have a lot of traditional food here, right?
Is the traditional food in Colombia is depend of the region.
It depends on the region. Yeah, depends on the region. And do you consider that in general here in Antioquia there is a lot or a little traditional food compared to other regions in Colombia?
Teacher is in Antioquia is a lot. Is Antioquia is the divide in two traditional food. The Bajo Cauca is traditional fish.
That's very good.
Frijoles with milk on and frijoles and with
Beans.
yes. Y en Medellín o área metropolitana area is the bandeja paisa.
The paisa tray, the famous paisa tray. Okay, very good. Okay, what about this sense of? What do you put? Sense of? The next sense of. The next word, sense of? No?
Identity.
Cultura.
Identity.
Very good, sense of identity. Good job. Good job. Very good. All right. Do you consider that paisas have a good or a bad sense of identity? A high or a low sense of identity? The sense of identity is that we feel identified with a culture, with a particular culture. In general, what do you think? Paisa people from Medellin have a high or a low sense of identity?
Super high, pero super high.
Super high, of course. Wherever we go, we always make a difference, right? And we always call people's attention for different things. And we have to be sincere. We have to be sincere. Those narcos soap operas, like Narcos and everything, they are bad for the society, for the Colombian society, but at the same time, they have given Colombia, especially Medellin, a lot of recognition around the world. So, for example, it happens to me. When I travel to the United States and I go to Miami, yes, and I start speaking Spanish, they go like, oh my gosh, that sounds so cool, right? Because the Paisa accent is very, let's say, is very interesting, right? It's very interesting and charming for people from other countries, especially people who don't speak Spanish as a native language, right? That happens a lot. So that is sense of identity. Now, what about this? Cultural what? Cultural
Background.
background.
Background,
That's very
teacher.
good. Cultural background. Good job. So cultural background is basically where I come from. So when I travel to another country and I become a migrant person, I always have a cultural background. It's the information that I have from my childhood, the place where I grew up, where I studied, where I was educated. That is my cultural background, okay? And finally, have in common, right? To have in common. Good. All right, people, that's it. So to have in common is to have similarities. We have this in common or we have this similarity. All right, people. So that's basically the first activity that we have for today. All right. Now, good lady, good performance for Alejandra. Continuing the near pod, let's go to the second activity. So what is the second activity? Questions. Answer those questions. Okay? Answer those questions. Go ahead. A or B, you have two options. Answer. Do it individually, and then after that, we can share the answer. For example, question number 1. Which of these describes a sense of identity? Having a clear understanding of the type of person you are, or coming from a good family and having a lot of close friends? What do you think is a better definition of sense of identity? Do it individually. Do it individually and continue with the next question. There are 6 questions that you need to answer about that. The right answers, very good. Okay, good. So Laura, good performance. I'm checking here your performance. Leja, Manuela. Okay, good answer. Only 2 options. There are only 2 options. All right. Good job. Some people have already finished. Manuela Giraldo Marena finished. Caterina finished. Victoria finished. Erica. Lady Marcela has one more question. Continue. Okay. Good job. Very good. Six good answers. 6 out of 6. Good performance. Very good performance. Erica, 6 out of 6. Very good. Okay. Paulina, Pablo, what happened to question number? Ah, no, yes, you got it. You got it now. All right. Okay, people, question number 1. A or B? Sense of identity. What do you think?
A.
A, teacher.
A. Very good. A clear understanding of the type of person you are. Good job. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question. Description of multicultural society, multicultural. A or B?
A.
Teacher.
A, a society with a good mix of people from different cultures, right? That is a multicultural society. Now let's go to number 3. Okay, a person's background, how they grew up, A or B?
A.
Teacher.
A, how they grew up and their past experiences. Very good. Background is not about the future, it is about the past. Okay, good. Number 4, traditional.
A.
A.
A, very good. Okay, the traditional. Good. Migrant person. What is a migrant person? A or B?
A.
A, good job. It's not a person who goes on vacation, right? It's a person who moves into a new place. Very good. Okay. Finally, have a lot in common. A or B?
B.
B. B.
People who
B, teacher.
like
B.
or have experienced the same.
For me,
Or
B.
B, it would be B. Yeah, that would be the answer. Very good. Okay, good. Now, this is your performance. Good performance. Okay, good performance. All right, let's continue with the next activity. Pay attention to this. Okay. What is the next activity? Now, with that vocabulary, you have to complete the test. Okay. You have to complete the test. So you have to drag the words. Tienen que arrastrar las palabras para completar ese texto. Okay. People, go ahead. Work on it. Complete the test. I am going to be absent for 3 minutes. I need to answer a phone call.
Teacher, yo perdí. Hágame mover. Estoy con the phone
Yeah.
en Panamá, entonces no veía todas las otras palabras y por eso lo hice mal.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, we're just becoming familiar with the concept, okay? No problem. Don't worry about it. Did you guys finish? Let me check. Well, some
Yes.
people yes, some people no. All right. Okay, let's check all together. So, Alejandra Giraldo, please help me start reading the test. My name is
Teacher,
yes.
espéreme, yo abro. My name is Marla. I live in Austin, Texas, and teach English to adults at Community Center in town.
In town. Very good.
In
Continue,
town.
please.
Austin is pretty. Teacher, yo también puse, pues me equivoqué, ahí puse migrants. Le escribo las palabras como.
Okay, no problem. Stop. And all together, we define what is the word. In this case, what is the word? Multicultural, right? Multicultural. It's pretty multicultural. Continue, Ale.
Listo, entonces. Austin is very multicultural. People from different parts of the world live here. Most of the adults I teach are puse of movie.
Okay, who has a different alternative? Any different alternative?
Teacher,
Yes.
migrants.
Migrants. Very
Migrants.
good. Migrants. Very good. Who moved to Austin. Continue, Aleja.
Okay, bueno, entonces, migrants would move to Austin from other countries. Various factors
Factors. Very good. Continue.
made them move here.
Here.
So some have to escape war and or other conflicts. Others come looking for work.
Came looking for work. Very good. Others came looking for work. Stop. Erika Maria, continue, please. I enjoy
Talking with them. I finding out more about their background.
background. Very good. Continue.
Where they grew up and where they went to school. I think they enjoy telling me what they miss about their homes. For example, the foods and traditional dish they eat there. I tell them about the dish I ate growing up often. I find that we have a lot.
Yes. That we have lot what?
Common
It would be a lot.
lot.
All right. A lot
A
in
lot
common.
in common.
In common. Okay. A lot in common. Continue.
What are you style like where you were born or live in a different country? Have it and sense, no sé cómo se pronuncia, sense.
Then
Since I, okay, of, y ahí sí no sabía, identity, okay.
Identity.
Identity. Is important. It lets people know how you see yourself.
How you see yourself. Very good. Okay. So what we did here was basically to put into practice the vocabulary that we had previously studied, right? Multicultural, migrants, background, traditional, a lot in common, sense of identity, okay? Now, let's go to another activity, right? Let's go to another exercise. Pay attention to this. What is the activity? Reading comprehension. So we have a test. We have a test. 1, 2, 3, 4 different paragraphs. We are going to read all together. The activity is pay attention. Pay a lot of attention to the test because later on we are going to have some questions. We are going to have a game with questions, with true and false questions, ¿ok? O sea, cuando terminemos de leerlo, inmediatamente nos redirigimos a un quiz, que es un juego donde hay unas preguntas sobre este texto de verdadero y falso. So, let's read all together, all together. Let's start with Manuela Giraldo. Manuela, paragraph number 1, multicultural, Dubai. Interesting. Multicultural Dubai. Manuela, can you start with the first paragraph, please?
Teacher, excuse me, ¿debo leer?
Yeah, read the paragraph, the first paragraph.
Okay. Multicultural Dubai. Think of the great multicultural cities of the world. London, New York, Sao Paulo, Singapore. But what about the Middle Eastern city of Dubai? Located in the United Arab Emirates, Dubai has one of the world's highest migrant population. Y no sé cómo se dice 2013, profe.
You divide into 20,
Okay.
13.
Only.
No,
50.
repeat. 20, 13.
Okay. Come on.
20, 13.
20, 13.
13.
13, only. ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo es 15? Ay, no, qué pereza.
15. Only
15% of the city population was made of Unión Europea. Tampoco sé cómo se dice Unión Europea.
No, that is UAE.
Okay, UAE.
That is the United Arab Emirates.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay. Cities. Why have so many people migrate to Dubai? The main reason is economic.
Economic, very. So can you believe? Okay, in 2013, only 15% of the population was from there. The rest of the population was full of people who have migrated from other countries, okay? The main reason is obviously economic. Somebody here has visited Dubai before? No? Somebody here? All right. This is a pretty interesting city to visit. Let's continue with Sergio. Continue with second paragraph, please. What happened in 1960?
In 1916, the population of Dubai was 40,000 pailas.
No, very simple. You say 40,000.
40,000.
40,000.
In
Yes.
2016, it was close to 5 million. What happened? Oil was discovered in me olvidó si es profesor.
Divide.
In 1966.
Very good.
So today, Dubai economics migrants come from all over the world, including the USA, Canada, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, the Philippines, Australia, Egypt, Somalia, Kenya, the UK, and other European countries.
Got it. So what happened, people? Very simple. Before 2016, no oil in Dubai. Okay, so very few people, right? A very little number of people. But when they discovered the oil, everybody started coming. Okay, there are two principal emirates, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. all right? But the oil is not in Dubai. The oil is in Abu Dhabi. What happens? Dubai has become the touristic destination for people. That's why Dubai is more popular than Abu Dhabi, but it is Abu Dhabi that actually has the oil and has all the money. Okay, give me just 1 second. Give me just 1 second, people. Let's continue with paragraph number 3. Okay, one more big theme for paragraph number 3. Let me check somebody from here. Jose Luis, please continue with the discovery. Jose Luis, paragraph number 3. Lady Marcela Celis, continue. Paragraph number 3 with the discovery of oil.
Voy.
Right,
With
go ahead.
the discovery of oil, Dubai,
Dubai,
ay, espéreme que me perdí. Dubai developed
developed.
into the global city it is today, as international oil companies moved in the demand for works grew.
Grew,
Many opportunities
creció, right? The demand for workers grew, creció,
workers grew. Okay.
grew.
Many opportunities in the construction industry also become
Became,
available
repeat, available,
available
available.
available.
Very good.
The growth of the city was rapid and incredible.
Credible.
Y se me silenció. By 1910. Ay, es que estaba leyendo de ahí.
All right, by
1925.
75.
Its population and increasing by 3, se me olvidó.
300.
300%. But these days, all is no Dubai's main source of income. Most employment now comes from finance and banking, trade, es que no me veo. Trade, real estate, construction, and tourism.
Tourism. Okay, that's very good. So when the oil came to Dubai, obviously, many oil companies began to enter the city. So they started requiring a lot of workers. That's why many people went there. Okay, and the population increased a lot. But nowadays, in the present time, oil is not the most important business in Dubai, right? They have banking, they have finance, they have real estate, construction, and tourism, okay? Very good, very good. Let's go to the final paragraph. Caterina Gamboa, continue with the last paragraph. Today?
Okay, teacher. Today, Dubai has one of the faster growing economies in the world. It offers both low skilled jobs of physical labor.
Physical labor. Yeah, like physical labor.
Like construction or small or cleaning and high skill position in industries show as baking. However, there is some concern
Concern.
UAE concern. Citizen may be missing local employment opportunities because of migrants workers.
Excuse me,
So
what is
the
excuse me, what is the pronunciation? Migrant or migrant?
migrant
Very good.
of migrant workers. So the government has been develop, develop, developing plans
Developing.
to ensure they do not lose out. Dubai has earned is the place as one of the world's great multicultural cities. And when it's the hot spot 2020, around 25 million people from over 118 countries are expected to visit.
Okay, very good. So the same situation that happens here happened in Dubai some years ago, that they were worried about so many migrant people because the local were losing the job opportunities. That happens around the world. So the government started to work on some measurements to avoid the situation, okay? And to promote local people to get the jobs that were available in the local market, okay? All right, boys and girls, that is basically the reading exercise. What did you learn? What did you learn about Dubai? Some comments. What did you learn? What did you understand? Interesting information about Dubai that you can remember from the test. Any volunteer, click on the hand to participate. What did you understand? ¿Qué entendieron? ¿Qué se les grabó? ¿Qué les pareció interesante? What do you think is interesting about Dubai? Give me information from the test. Any volunteer who wants to
Teacher, I
participate?
understand in Dubai, a lot of people, multicultural.
Yeah.
The people go to here, or allá, or allí,
There,
work,
go there.
the opportunity work. No, not remember more.
Very good. People go there looking for opportunities to work.
To share
Information about
in
Dubai.
Dubai,
Yes, mister.
this discovery the oil in 1916.
Okay.
66.
They discovered, and what happened when they discovered the oil? In that, from that moment on, what was different in Dubai?
Teacher, in 2016 is different. The people must big, o sea, a lot of people
Yeah.
for economy.
A lot of people move into the city looking for economical opportunities. Good, all right. And many oil industries went to Dubai too to create companies and offer people jobs. So that's why a lot of people started coming. Any more information? Any more information about Dubai? Or that you can remember?
Hay algo del petróleo, teacher, pero no recuerdo.
Something
Teacher,
about the oil.
teacher, Dubai has one of the fastest growing economies in the world.
Okay, all right. Okay. That is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. In a very few years, it has grown a lot. Okay. And it's become an amazing city. Okay. All right, let's go to the final activity. What is the final activity? It's a quiz about this test. But don't worry, just a game, So choose one character, choose one character. Go ahead, choose one character. Escojan un personaje. Choose one of the characters to participate in the game. Right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 people. Okay, ready? Okay, so what is the exercise? I have prepared some questions about the test. Answer true or false. La actividad es responder verdadero o falso a las preguntas sobre el texto. Okay, go ahead. Let's see your performance in this exercise. Start. You guys finish?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Close this. Here. Okay, good performance. Venga, Manuela Giraldo, Viviana, and Alejandra. Good performance. For people, very good. So that was basically the first exercise that we have for today, okay? So the purpose was to practice this initial information about culture exchange, okay? What is next? What is next? Right now, I am going to explain something to you, okay? I am going to explain something. Campus virtual, okay? Campus virtual. People here in campus virtual, give me 1 second, please. Pueden ver mi pantalla, ¿cierto?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So here in campus virtual, you enter campus virtual, then you enter here pregrado. Guys, escríbame en el chat no, el que no sabe ingresar al campus virtual. Listo, el que no sepa ingresar. Yo ya miro cómo le explico ahorita en algún momento. So here in pregrado, you scroll down, you enter the course, van hasta acá abajo y aquí van a encontrar el libro del curso. Okay, level number 6. All right, aquí ya hay unas actividades asignadas para esta semana. There are some assigned activities for this week. I'm going to explain what are the activities that we have for this week. All right, here in assignments. Okay, these are the activities that we have for this week. Okay, these activities are about the activities or the topics that we just finished studying about culture, cultural exchange, about different cities and everything, okay? So these are just some practice activities that you can do during the week. Hay varias actividades, pero realmente la mayoría son muy cortas. Practice vocabulary, reading exercise, listening. So the idea is that every day you enter to carry out this exercise, okay? Guys, these activities until next Friday, okay? Ya para el próximo viernes deben estar listas, okay? La idea es que en la semana saque el tiempito, todos los días, para que vaya desarrollando de a 2 diarias, 2 activities every day, 2 activities, 2, and 2, okay? Please, don't forget it. On Friday, you must be ready with this, okay? That is the first thing that we have, okay? Activities, MyLT exercise.
Okay.
All right, people? Okay, now pay attention to this list. This list is very important, and I am going to send it to you right now. I'm going to send it to the chat. Ya se la voy a enviar al chat, okay? Ya se la voy a enviar. I'm going to send it to you, and I will explain what we're going to do. Give me 1 second. Damn it. Espérate que se me reinició el WhatsApp. Send it here. All right.
Teacher, the chat here or WhatsApp?
The WhatsApp.
Okay.
Send it to the WhatsApp. I don't know. It's freaking WhatsApp. Okay. So yeah, just las envío, no problem. I will send it to you later on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share the screen. Voy a compartir, le voy a explicar desde aquí. All right, people. So what is the idea? This list is the Bible. Esta es la Biblia del inglés, ¿sí? Esto es lo que llaman los 50 verbos más usados en el inglés. Entonces, el que se aprenda estos verbos, mejor dicho, ya va ganando. Ya va ganando. Pero el que no se los aprenda, grave, porque lo pueda estar evaluando, ¿ok? So, we have 50 verbs in present, in past, and in past participle, ¿ok? Present, normal, ¿ok? Past, normal, right? Pasado participio, past participle, hado, edo, ido. Cuando yo digo comido, bebido, jugado, ¿ok? Viajado, encontrado. Esto es el hado, edo, ido. Listo. Entonces, present, no problem. Past, no problem. Past participle, hado, edo, ido. Listo, para que tengan claridad. Cuando le digan past participle, ¿qué es? Es hado, edo, ido. He estado, he comenzado, he comprado, ¿sí? He escogido. Eso es el pasado participio. So, what is the idea today? Today we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? 10 verbs. No more. 10 verbs in English. 10 irregular verbs in English. Obviously, in present, in past, and in past participle. Okay? Present, past, and the past participle. So, verb number 1 is the verb to be. Verb to be, que es ser o estar. ¿Sí? Ser o estar. I am a teacher. I am a teacher, right? Ah, pero ¿qué pasa? ¿Cómo así que be y I am? Recuerden que el verbo to be se conjuga en presente entre formas diferentes, ¿sí? Entonces, inglés coquito, pinochito. Pero miren, pues, ya, am, is o are, ¿sí? Entonces uno dice I am, ¿sí o no? I am a teacher. You say he, she, it is. Usted dice you, we, and they are. Okay? They are. They are. Simple. Entonces, the verb to be, 3 different conjugations in present, am, is, are, depending on the subject. Entonces, yo soy profesor, I am a teacher. Yo estoy en clase, I am in class, que es el verbo ser o estar, ¿ok? Simple, ser o estar. So the verb to be, in past, the same situation. We have was or we have were. Remember the difference, people. The difference is that is in past, ¿ok? In past. Entonces, I, he, she, it was, you, we, and they were. Entonces, yo estaba en clase. I was in class. ¿Ok? I was in class. Ellos estaban en el parque. So they were in the park. All right. Ese es el único verbo que tiene todas las conjugaciones en inglés. Pero es, digamos, lo que es el más diverso. De resto, todos son muy sencillos. But this is the verb to be. So I, he, she, it was, you, we, and they were in class. So the verb to be is be in past, was or were, in past participle, been. Okay? Been. Then we have the verb become. Become es llegar a ser. Van anotando, llegar a ser o convertirse. Become. The past is became. Past participle become. Okay? Then we have the verb begin, which is empezar, began, and begun. Okay? Number 3. Number 4, the verb bring, traer, bring. In past, brought. Past participle, brought. Then we have the verb buy, which is comprar. In past, bought. Past participle, bought. Then we have the verb choose, escoger, right? Choose. In past, chose. Past participle, chosen. Okay? Then we have the verb come. In past, came. Past participle, come. Okay? Come, came, come. Then we have the verb do. In past, did. Past participle, done. All right? Do, did, done. Then we have the verb drink. In past, drank. Past participle, drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. Then we have the verb drive, conducir. Okay. In past, drove. Past participle, driven. Then we have the verb eat. In past, ate. Past participle, eaten. 10 verbs. 10 verbs, okay? In present, past, and past participle, okay? Very important. Very important. I will send you the list later on. Ya sé que ya les envío la lista, all right? I will send you this list later on so you can have it at hand, you can have it available at any time, and you can start practicing people because it is very, very important, okay? Very important to start memorizing verbs in English. Recuerden algo, la memoria es el principal dispositivo de aprendizaje. Si usted no tiene memoria, nunca va a aprender inglés. Y si no la trabaja, mejor, peor. Okay? So I'm gonna send you the list of verbs so you can have it available here, right? I will send it to you right now. There you go. Okay? 50 irregular verbs in English. Okay? So for this week, 10 verbs. Okay? 10 verbs. Vamos a dejarlos ahí un momentico y vamos a platicar lo siguiente. Pay attention to this. 10 verbs. Let's practice some connectors in English. Okay? Ya sé que ya vamos a coger todo. Vamos a juntar todo lo que hemos visto. But first, let's practice some connectors. Connectors in English, all right? In English, we have different connectors. We have connectors of addition, okay? In English, we have connectors of contrast, remember? And we have connectors of cause and effect. Cause and effect. And obviously, we have connectors of sequence or secuencia. Guys, what is the most popular connector of addition? El más popular de adición. The most popular connector of addition. What is it? El más común.
Teacher and. Because.
No, and, okay? That is the most popular connector of addition. What is the most popular connector of contrast? She is beautiful and intelligent. I don't like her. The most popular connector of contrast.
No.
No, she is beautiful. Imagine, beautiful. She is beautiful and intelligent. I don't like her. But, okay? But, pero, contrast. But indicates contrast, okay? What is the most popular connector of cause and effect? I study English. I want to learn. I study English because. That's very good. Okay? So I study English, people, because I want to learn. Okay? Not because I want to graduate, like many people. No, I want English. And connectors of sequence, there are many. Then, that is the most popular. Luego, después, okay? I'm sorry? But people, there are some synonyms. Synonyms. Okay, some synonyms. So, for example, synonyms of and. Synonyms. You can say additionally. Okay? You can say besides. Besides.
Teacher also.
Also. Very good. Also. Good job. Also. Different connectors of addition. People, synonyms of but. Synonyms of but. We have however. Remember, however, sin embargo. However, we have the connector although. Although, okay? Aunque. Aunque, right? We have the connector despite. A pesar de, okay? Despite. All right. And connectors of because. Obviously, we have synonyms. We have the connector so. We have the connector so. Okay? And we have the connector therefore. Therefore. So it's like entonces. Okay? Entonces, and therefore is por lo tanto. So those are different connectors of cause and effect. See, the cause and effect. And then different connectors of sequence. We have then, we have the connector then, we have the connector later, más tarde, ¿sí? We have the connector after that, después, ¿sí? Luego, entonces. Entonces la idea es no utilizar siempre el mismo. Then. No, different connectors. Because. No. So, therefore. But. No, however, although, despite. Use different connectors in your language. Don't use the connector and, no. And, additionally, besides, also. See? Okay? So, some examples. Some examples with the verbs. Vamos a empezar a utilizar verbos de aquí. Entonces ya vamos a utilizar el pasado. So we are going to use the past. This second, okay? The second list, no the present, no the past participle, no, the second, all right? So I say, for example, I drove my car, okay? Besides, I bought a hamburger. Besides, I bought a hamburger, right? Entonces, conduje mi carro. Además, compré una hamburguesa. Studio, yes. Different addition or different actions. Contrast. Well, let me see. Okay. I was tired. I was tired yesterday. I was tired yesterday, right? I was tired yesterday. However, I began to study English, okay? However, I began to study English. Yes, I was tired, yes, yesterday. However, I began to study English. Te mira que utilicé el was, ¿sí? El was y utilicé el began, right? So, however, I began to study English. Cause and effect. Okay, cause and effect. Let's say, for example, okay. I'm inventing, obviously, all right? I drove, no, I was sleeping in the party. I was sleeping in the party, right? So, I drove to my house. I drove to my house. So, I was sleepy. Tenía sueño en la fiesta. Por esta razón, conduje a mi casa. Okay? So, I drove to my house. All right, people? So, guys, in English, these are different connectors that we can use, okay? That we can use to make different sentences in English, all right? So, what is the idea right now? Let's have a little exercise here in the chat. People, okay? Listen up. I'm going to give you one connector. To each one of you. Alejandra, additionally, te va a escribir ahí en el chat, me va a escribir una frase utilizando dos verbos en pasado de la lista. Ok, así como yo la acabo de hacer. Alejandra, additionally. Christian, give me one sentence with besides. Okay, Christian. Daniela, one sentence with also. Erika, one sentence with because. Jose Luis, one sentence with so. Judith, one sentence with therefore. Caroline, one sentence with however. Catherine, one sentence with although, aunque. Okay, Lady Marcela, one sentence with despite. Manuela, one sentence with additionally. Mariana, one sentence with besides, no problem. Paulo, one sentence with also. Sergio, one sentence with however. Victoria, one sentence with this, no, despite, no, with although, okay? Go ahead. Take two verbs. Tomen dos verbos en pasado de la lista, el conector, y me hacen la frase en el chat. Right.
¿Repites, por favor, el conector?
Oh my God, I can't remember. I don't remember. Okay, ¿quién? Manuela. Mariana, the connector, however, with however. Okay? With however. Everybody, please make one sentence here in the chat. Two verbs from the list in past. All right.
Teacher, show me please the list
Yes, of course. There you go. These are the connectors.
of other teacher, please.
Yes.
The verbs.
Give me. The list of but the list of verbs is in the chat. But I have it here. There you go. Let me scroll down so you can see them all. You can see all
Thank
the verbs.
you.
But it is in the chat in case you need it, okay?
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
I have problem with the chat. I know because connect the teams of the organization. I know the chat. But
Okay,
ahí puedo decir la frase.
all right. Okay.
Sería I chose to eat early besides get up later.
Okay. All right. Besides, very important.
I up later.
Yes. And the verb, the second verb in past two. No, I get up.
Okay.
I got up. Got it?
Okay, teacher. Okay, teacher.
So
Thank you.
Both actions go in past. All right.
All right, teacher.
I'm very important. When you put the connector, for example, something besides, repeat I. So besides, I got up early.
I get okay.
Yeah,
Besides,
I got up.
I get up later. Thank you, teacher.
Mister. All right, people, give me your sentence here in the chat, please. Make it up.
Teacher.
Hello. Here, Daniela.
I write to you via WhatsApp.
Because you don't have access to this WhatsApp group. Okay, perfect. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay, the document with the connectors. Sorry. There you go. right? Erica, give me your example, please.
Teacher, excuse me. Read
Yes, can
my
you-
example.
Yes, can you read your example, please?
Okay. Boy. I need to study English because I want to write a letter to me mentor.
Okay, all right. It's okay. The sentence is good. Remember that the intention was to practice the past, but it's okay, no problem. Okay, Alejandra Giraldo, give me your example, please.
Okay.
Teacher, yesterday I was drunk and also very happy.
Yesterday I was drunk and also very happy. Excellent. Okay, Mariana Giraldo, give me your example, please.
He wanted to buy a new car.
Mariana,
I
repeat again, please.
Se le está yendo como el audio.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have communication problems.
He wanted to buy a new car. However, he couldn't afford it at the moment.
Okay, she couldn't afford it at the moment. Okay, Lady Marcela, give me your example, please.
Teacher, I forgot wake up despite put the alarm.
Okay, very good. Very important. I forgot to wake up. Okay.
Yes.
I forgot to wake up despite I put the alarm. So after the connector, I. Got it? Después del conector pones el sujeto, right? You put I. Judy Viviana. Okay, I'm sorry. Please remember my connector. Mariana, no, Mariana is not ready. Erica, ready. Sergio, give me your example, please. Sergio Andres.
Teacher, I am reading tonight. However, we sleep for the next day, given up 5 a.m.
Okay. No necessarily. Continue.
I am run in the morning. However, yes. Go in the afternoon for run in this moment.
Okay. All right. It's okay. Not necessary to say I am run. No, I run. Simple. Run. Yes.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Just like that. Erica ready. And Pablo, give me your example, please.
Teacher, I ate a hamburger and also I drank a beer.
I drank a beer. Okay, good job, Lady Marcela. Okay, I forgot to wake up despite I put the alarm. Good job. All right, people. So in English, those are some basic connectors, okay? Now we have one sentence, one connector, another sentence. Now, it is possible to write sentences, and it is possible to write paragraphs with these connectors. It is possible to write sentences or to write paragraphs. Right now, I am going to tell you a story, okay? A story about a trip, okay? A story about a trip. Viaje, a story about a trip that I had many years ago, okay? For the story, I am going to use verbs from the list and different verbs, not necessarily only verbs from the list, can be from the list or can be different verbs, but in past. Remember, not in present, not in present, not in past participle, no en pasado. Vamos a utilizar esto de acá, okay? This verse. And we're going to use different connectors. Okay, all right. So pay attention to my story. A story about a trip, un viaje. Te voy a escribir un párrafo. I'm going to write one paragraph. So, I went, sorry. No, I went. I began to plan my vacation, okay, in October. Because I wanted to visit, all right, because I wanted to visit Cancun. Okay? All right, very good. What verbs can I use from here? Okay, all right. I chose Cancun. La va a cambiar. Cancun was a special destination for me. Okay? So, destination. So, I decided to go there in December. Okay, I decided to go there in December. So now I have two connectors. Ya llevo dos, right? I have because, I have the connector because, and I have the connector so, okay? So I began to plan my vacation in October because I wanted to visit Cancun. Cancun was a special destination for me, so I decided to go there in December, okay? More verbs. Okay. Okay. And besides connector, I became very happy when my mother accepted, okay, accepted to travel with me. All right. One more connector. Besides, okay, I became es llegar a ser o convertirse o ponerse. Cuando uno dice me puse muy contento, I became very happy, okay? So beside, I became very happy when my mother accepted to travel with me, okay? People, that is the before. Ese es el antes, okay? That is the before. Okay? The before. Ya vamos con un párrafo. During. Okay, the during, el durante. Okay? I flew, right? I flew to Cancun, volé, right? I flew to in the morning, right? Additionally, I felt very nervous because I was with my mother. And she was a little sick. Okay, she was a little sick. Got it? All right. Good. When I arrived, she was a little, sorry about this. She was a little sick. When I arrived in Cancun, okay, I drank Tequila. Okay, tequila. And I also ate many tacos. Okay, many tacos. Many tacos. What verb can I use from here? I ate many tacos. Okay, I can use the verb. Oh, no, and I ate many tacos. That is the during. This is the durante. Okay. After, and después, after. What happened after? Okay. All right. I came back. I came back home 2 weeks later. Weeks later, and I was very satisfied. I was very satisfied with my vacation. Okay, with my vacation. Okay. Although, aunque I felt a little sad because I enjoyed Cancun a lot. Simple, okay? I enjoy Cancun a lot. So my people, what is this? It's a story. It's a story. Pay attention to this. Okay, so we have the connector later. All right, we have the connector although. Got it? Although we have the connector because again. The connector because. All right, we have the connector also. We have the connector additionally. Different connectors, people. Different connectors. Okay? Whenever in Cancun and tequila, I ate many tacos. Simple. So what are the characteristics of this story? 3 paragraphs. Short paragraphs. Short. No long paragraphs. Not necessarily. Short paragraphs. With different verbs from the list. Different verbs from the list. Okay? I invented a before, a during, and an after. Okay? Before, during, and after. So I created a short story with the connectors that we practice here in class and with the verbs that we practice here in class. This story is about what? A culture exchange. Yes, in this case, a culture exchange that I had in Cancun, right? A culture exchange, like interaction with another culture. So basically, it's like a vacation that you have the possibility to go to another city, another country, or whatever, or another town. Yes. So the intention, people, is to prepare a story similar to this. Entonces, a la historia le vamos a sacar el antes, el durante, el después. Le vamos a meter connectors y le vamos a meter verbos de esta lista. Okay, many verbs. How many paragraphs? 3 paragraphs. Paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2, paragraph number 3. Okay, 3 small paragraphs that we're going to use to do this exercise. All right, that is the activity. That is the activity that we have for next Saturday. All right, for next Saturday. So for next Saturday, people, we come here and we start sharing the stories. All right, guys, again, muchachos, nuevamente, la memoria es el principal dispositivo de aprendizaje. Aquí no me vienen a leer, ¿ok? Aquí hay que tomarse el tiempo de construir y aprenderse las cosas. Entonces, la próxima clase vamos a socializar estas historias y vamos a tener una clase de conversation. So we're going to have a conversation activity focused on this culture exchange that you had and that you're going to prepare. All right, people? In the chat here, if the activity is clear, write yes. If the activity is clear. Hello.
Please, ¿nos podría regalar ese documento de Word que usted hizo ahí?
Yes, of course. I will
Muchas
send it to
gracias.
the chat right now. Hello, dear.
En la próxima clase, perdón, que hable en español. Lo que vamos a hacer la próxima clase es improvisado o podemos organizar el texto. Es que no entendí esa parte ahí.
No, la historia la vas a preparar, te la vas a
Ok.
aprender y no la vas a contar la próxima clase.
Ah, ok. Solo que va a ser pues memories.
Exactly, memorized. Memorize
Memorize.
activity, all right?
Okay.
It's gonna be a memory exercise. Give me 1 second, please. I'm gonna send it here, connectors. Se lo voy a mandar por aquí, por el chat. It's called connector and story. It has the connectors and it has the story. All right, people. I will send it here. Okay, people, any questions about this activity that we have for next Saturday?
Teacher, I have problems.
Yes, what
You
problem do
know,
you have?
tomorrow, bye. No internet, no connection, no nothing.
Ah, no problem, but you can prepare the actor. When are you coming back? In how many weeks? Next week? No, right? You won't be in class next
No,
week.
next week, no. I know,
You're
I
not
don't
going to
can.
be, yeah.
En la otra.
In the following week. All right. Yeah, you present, but are you going to have internet connection during the week? Are you going to have internet connection?
Tomorrow, no more connection. After 25.
Okay, until 25th. Okay, it's okay. All right, so I think you can present the activity when you come back, okay? The following, no next class, but the following class. All right, when you come back.
Okay. Okay,
right,
teacher,
people.
thank you.
So guys, I sent you the document, the connectors document. All right, people? Okay. Any questions? Clear? So that we can finish right now? Okay. Guys, para los gomosos del grupo de WhatsApp que vienen participando, ahorita les envío cuáles van a ser las actividades que vamos a trabajar esta semana. Pues para los gomosos, ¿ok? Para los gomosos que vienen trabajando y aprendiendo más a través de ese grupo de WhatsApp, que los veo muy metiditos. Very good.
Teacher, pero es súper difícil a veces. Bueno, yo que soy todavía muy novata de entender muchos audios y por eso, pues, participo muy poquito.
No, don't worry, make an effort. Háganle, practice makes perfect. Háganle que la práctica hace al maestro. Y no la piensen que, ay, que me voy a equivocar, muchachos. ¿Quién nació aprendido? Para eso están aquí, para aprender. O sea, si ya hablaran inglés, si tuvieran una pronunciación perfecta, no estarían acá. ¿Sí? Estarían en un nivel, qué sé yo, en un nivel C1, C2, conversacional. Estamos aprendiendo y de eso se trata, ¿ok? Entonces, feel motivated. Esta semana vamos a enfocarnos mucho en esto que acabamos de ver. Entonces vamos a empezar a contar historias en pasado. Entonces, la última vez que fui al cine, la última vez que me emborraché, la última vez que viajé, la última vez que... Sí, diferente. Cada día va a haber una historia diferente. Okay? Remember that activity is optional. Esto es para los que quieran aprender. Okay? The ones who want to learn, you have the possibility to practice English. Yo les voy a decir la diferencia que van a ver ustedes entre los que sí participan y los que no participan al final de este curso. I will tell you the difference. Okay? I will tell you the difference, people, because it's gonna make a difference. Okay? So, guys, any questions? Remember, this week we have MyLT, very important, MyLT exercises, and then we have this story for next week. Okay? Practice the connectors, practice the 10 irregular verbs. Next week, we'll continue with 10 more verbs. Okay? Thank you, guys. Let's finish right now.
Teacher.
Hello, Christian.
Thank you,
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
It's possible, you say, in the chat de WhatsApp, I link the videos de YouTube for the learning vocabulary. Is wanted, but no lo encontré.
Got
Estoy
it.
buscando como el que nos enviaste, que era como muy bueno para aprender vocabulario, era como, sí, como le enseñan a los niños, creo que nos habías dicho, pero lo
Profe,
estoy
yo
buscando
tampoco
y
lo
no lo encontré.
encontré.
No problem. Right now. Let's do it right now. Wait, give me 1 second. Give me 1
Sí,
second,
es que ese
please.
día yo también lo estaba buscando y no dio el mismo
Okay,
día que lo
perfect.
diste.
It's okay. Give me just 1 second. Ya mismo vamos a buscarlo. There you go. Que realmente no es en sí. Give me 1 second. Ya lo voy a compartir. No es en sí un video puntual, sino que son varios. Por ejemplo, todos estos. Estos que aparecen. Estos. The Fisherman and His Wife. Ok, los que tienen como el letrerito acá arriba. The Magic Box. ¿Sí? Entonces usted se mete al primero y ya le empieza, ya lo remite con más de esa categoría, acá abajito. Vea todos
Profe,
estos que hay acá.
escribiendo cuentos infantiles en inglés sale también fácil, ¿no?
Sí, cuentos
No.
infantiles para dormir, creo que es
Yes, sí, así aparece también. Yes, it's bed stories for kids in English. And it's nice. Look, mira que aparece con los captions, fácil, good pronunciation, they speak slowly, okay? Easy vocabulary, fruits, vegetables. So it's very nice, okay? Bed story for kids. Cuando se lo pone así en YouTube, normalmente le salen muchas opciones. Escoja el que tiene como el letrerito encima, alguno, y ya ahí le aparece un montón. Y will
Profe,
have a
pero
lot.
no entiendo lo del letrerito encima. Me explica, porfa. ¿Cuál dice usted que el letrerito?
Mira, que tiene como, o sea, son como con esa característica. Que tiene el título acá como en este letrerito encima. ¿Sí ves? Magic Box.
Ah, ok, profe,
Sí,
gracias.
ese también. Vea, The Fisherman and His Wife. ¿Sí? Fisherman and His Wife. Entonces tú te metes en cualquiera de estos y aquí te van a aparecer las que puedes utilizar. ¿Ok? A lot more stories that you can use for that. Look. This one here. This one over here. Yes. So what is interesting about it is that it's very slow. They speak softly. They have subtitles. They have closed caption. And they practice easy vocabulary. Okay? So what is the idea? Every day you practice a different story, right? You do a listening exercise. You write the new vocabulary. Okay? And you carry out exercises. Otra herramienta muy interesante. Usted se va para Google, ¿sí? Y usted le dice, yo quiero hacer unos jueguitos, ¿cierto? Entonces, hoy vimos vimos conectores. Entonces, connectors, así. Connectors, word wall. Connectors, word wall. Vale, connectors o puede poner English connectors. Así. English connectors, word wall. Entonces aquí le sale un montón de recursos que ya son como jueguitos. Por ejemplo, están estos de selección múltiple, de preguntas, hay unos de ruleta, hay hasta unos Pac-Man en algunos. Pues todos estos son juegos que usted puede utilizar gratuitamente para practicar, en este caso, connectors, o que también se llaman linkers and connectors, ¿ok? So level number 1. We are Argentina, are from, Usted tiene que escoger el que es la opción correcta, right? I mean, those are different games that you can practice, okay? All right. No, teacher, no, yo no quiero jueguito, yo quiero algo de listening. Usted pone así, ¿verdad? Usted pone, por ejemplo, yo quiero algo de listening con esos conectores. Entonces usted pone live worksheet, connectors, listening, ¿sí? La palabra clave es esta, live worksheets, así. Ya usted pone el tema que quiera estudiar y pone si quiere listening, ¿cierto? Si usted quiere practicar listening, entonces pone listen aquí. Por la clave es esta palabrita, live worksheet. Entonces pone live worksheet, connectors, listening. Aquí le van a salir actividades para practicar esos conectores, pero enfocadas al qué, al listening, ¿sí? Miren, entonces unos listenings que usted tiene que completar con diferentes conectores, ¿cierto? Este, por ejemplo, está muy sencillo y no da las opciones, entonces está un poco más complejo de realizar, pero hay unos muy buenos. Hay unos muy buenos, listening worksheet, ya con animaciones y todo. Listening, va por ejemplo esto. Entonces, listen a number from 1 to 5, organize the sequence, ¿cierto? Organice la secuencia. Sí, escuche y organice la secuencia. Utilice los conectores para completar las frases. O sea, las actividades son, mejor dicho, inagotables. Usted nunca se va a quedar sin qué practicar. Ah, no, yo no quiero practicar con listening. Yo quiero practicar es lectura. A los conectores, pero en reading. Antes, listo. Entonces se lo pone así. Y ya le salen actividades de lectura enfocadas a ese tema gramatical. Tiene que leer el texto y luego tiene que contestar unas preguntas. ¿Ok? Read and answer the questions. ¿Ok? Entonces, mire, dos herramientas muy interesantes. La primera era Word Wall. Word Wall, así. Word Wall para juegos. Y la segunda, Live Worksheet. Okay? Next class, I will give you more tools that you can use in order to practice English. All right, people. ¿Alguno descargó Laura? ¿Alguno está utilizando Laura?
Teacher, no lo encontré, pero sí descargué
Yes,
cuentas
teacher.
de
Ay,
inglés a un par de paris.
Ok, perfecto. ¿Qué tal cómo les ha ido con el Laura? Véalo aquí.
pues me levanta a las 5 de la mañana a hablarme.
Hablar en inglés.
A las 5:30 me está hablando.
Okay, good. That's the intention, that you can practice English with Laura. Laura is very nice. I mean, I like it. I began to use it the previous week, and I think it's very nice. All right, people. It's 8 o'clock, so let's finish right now, okay? Thank you, guys. Remember the activities that we have for the week, and I see you next Friday. God bless you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Good
Teacher,
night.
bye.
Good night.
Teacher, Laura es de...
Bye.
Para. Ay, se fue.
Erika.